Hello, welcome back to Learning Buddy. This is Sir Marvin, and today, we will be talking the specific topic about the English 5 for quarter 2, for week 4. Identify point of view. In this lesson, you are going to identify the point of view in a narration or story. What is a point of view? Point of view, or POV, is what the character or narrator telling the story can see, his or her perspective. It means that point of view is accordant to what the narrator is seeing or perspective in the story. The author chooses one who is to tell the story by determining the point of view. It means that the decision if who would be the one to tell the story is accordant to the author. The author will be the one to decide who will tell the story, the character of the story, or the persona out of the story, or one of other persona in the story. It can also be other characters in the story, or it can be another persona that is not involved in the story. Depending on who the narrator is, he or she will be standing at one point and seeing the action. The viewpoint will give the narrator a partial or whole view of events as they happen. Many stories have the protagonist telling the story, while in others, the narrator may be another character or an outside viewer, a narrator who is not in the story at all. The narrator should not be confused with the author, who is the writer of the story and whose opinions may not be those written into the narrative. It means that we should not confuse the narrator with the author. The author is the one who writes the story, Meanwhile, the narrator is the one that tells the story. It can be the character or someone that is not included in the story. The point of view is the perspective or view from which the narrator tells the story. The narrator is the person or the character who is telling the story. A story can be told in 3 different ways: first person, second person, and third person. As you can see in our example photo, right? So as you can see in our example illustration, when we say first person, it's using the personal pronoun for first person, like I. Second person is using the second personal pronoun, in terms of person. You, is the second person. The third person, on the other hand, is the person that is not included in the conversation. It means that someone is being talked about. So example is him. So we are going to use the personal pronoun as what we have discussed from the last video. Personal pronouns here can also be used to refer if the point of view is expressed through first person, second person, or third person. We have 3 main types of point of view: the first person, second person, and third person. Let's talk about first the first person. First person point of view, a character in the story is telling the story from or his or her point of view. Clues. It is used with I, my, or me, we, our, and us. Kita natin dyan, merong I. Ibig sabihin, first person ang ating point of view. I went to the park today with my mother. We also had much fun. Here you can see I. It is used for first person. It is a personal pronoun used to express first person point of view. You can also see here the we that is underlined. This is also first person but plural because it is not only one. It's used for plural first person. So first person point of view singular I. First person point of view pronoun used is we. Next, I woke up this morning feeling terrific. I hopped out of the bed, excited to start the new day. I knew that today was the day my big surprise would come. So as you can see, we have a lot of I's used in this example. I, and also we have used my. But all of them are used to express first-person point of view. Tungkol lang sa kanya. Itong sinasabi niya dito ay tungkol sa kanya. So dito ang nagsasabi ng kwento ay iisang tao na nasa first person. Okay? I, and my. The persona is in the first person. He or she used the personal pronoun I to express the point of view. Okay? First person point of view. Next, we have the second person point of view. In here, the narrator speaks directly to the readers. Dito naman, magsasalita yung narrator diretso sa mambabasa. Kausap mismo ang mambabasa. Ano ang clues? You or your. Examples. You stayed up late last night and now you're tired, but you need to pass this class. You stayed up late last night and now you're tired, but you need to pass this class. Halimbawa, nagbabasa ka, may nabasa ka. Sinasabi, you stayed, blah blah blah. Now, kinakausap ka mismo, ikaw na mambabasa, kinakausap ka mismo ng narrator, diretso. Ikaw yung kausap niya. Okay? Just like me now, no? I am talking to you. I am saying you. Okay, class? Please listen attentively and stay focused with this discussion on this video because you are going to learn today. So, I am using the second person point of view. I am as a person in the video or as the narrator is talking to you as my viewer. Okay? Okay, let's go back with the example. You stayed up late last night and now you're tired, but you need to pass this class. Gumamit tayo ng you at your. Okay? Your is you are. Tawag natin dito ay contraction. Pinagsama ang salitang you tsaka are. Inalis natin yung a sa are. Pinalitan ng apostrophe. Ang tawag dito ay contraction. Okay? So, tandaan, pag gumamit ng you, ng your, you are, at pwede rin kapag gumamit ka ng your na possessive, okay? Ito ay nasa second person. Kausap mismo ng narrator ang mambabasa. Okay? Next, tie your string on the kite. You can begin flying the kite as soon as you get outside. Gumamit tayo ng your possessive kasi pag mamayari yung string, you, okay, and you. Kita, nasa second person. Kausap na nagsasalita dito sa sentence ang nagbabasa. Okay? Tie your string on the kite. You can begin flying the kite as soon as you get outside. Okay? Next, third person point of view. A person is not involved in the actual story. Clues. We will use he, his, her, or she, it, they, and them. Okay? Examples. She couldn't believe her eyes. Her father bought her a brand new cell phone. He always knew that she wanted this cell phone. To celebrate, they went out to dinner. So in here, kita nyo, gumamit tayo ng she, ng her, no? Gumamit tayo ng her, ng he, okay, ng she ulit, ng they. Ibig sabihin, dito, ang pinag-uusapan ay nasa ikatlong tao. Okay, third person point of view. Ang nagsasalita dito, hindi siya gumamit ng you, hindi na ikaw yung kausap niya. Ikaw pa rin yung kausap niya, pero ang tinutukoy niya ay third person. Okay, she kasi ang ginamit niya, her and they. Okay, nag-uusap pa yung dalawa ng narrator. Ikaw, kausap pa ng narrator, pinag-uusapan niyo sila. Okay, kaya gumamit ka ng she, her, he, and they. Yan ang third person point of view. The person that is talked about is not involved in the actual story. Okay, number 2. Alvin loved basketball. Every day he played after school. When it got dark, he watched it on TV. Okay, so gumamit tayo ng he para tukuyin si Alvin. He para tukuyin si Alvin. Pero dito, dahil ikaw ay nagbabasa, no? Wala sa story si Alvin, pinag-uusapan lang natin si Alvin. Yan ang third person point of view. First person, yung nagkukwento or narrator. Second person, you or yung mambabasa. O kaya naman kung sinong kausap ng narrator sa story. Third person, yung pinag-uusapan sa story na hindi naman kasali sa story. Okay, ganun lang siya kadali. Practice time. Write true if the statement is true and false if otherwise. Write your answer on a separate sheet of paper and in this case, but in our case, write your answer on the chat box, okay, or on the comment section. Number 1. Point of view is the perspective or view from which the narrator tells the story. True or false? 2. Third person point of view. A person is not involved in the actual story. 3. Today was the worst day of my life. I had failed in the examination in English. This is an example of second person point of view. Is number 3 true or false? Number 4. The narrator is one of the characters in the first person point of view. The third person point of view tells his or her story. True or false? Take your time. Let's check. So here are the answers. Number 1, true. Number 2, true. Number 3, false. Number 4, false. Number 5, false. Okay, so I hope you got high score for that. And thank you for listening.